What up, niggers? What up, guys? I just got out of my quick update, just real quick. First of all, I just got out of class, but first of all, my foot, uh, it hurts, dude. Like my toe. Yeah, if you saw me yesterday, I tore out my ingrown toenails. I didn't do it on camera because I need both hands, but I don't like touching my feet. I think feet are gross. I do wear gloves when I do it. I do have like a little kit. Yeah, I always bleed every single time because basically you're tearing it out. That's what you're doing, right? So I always bleed whenever I do it. I just let it bleed out, and then I took a shower afterwards. It is what it is, guys, right? Clots, and then and that's it. I went to sleep. I woke up as soon as I stepped, and I put pressure on it. I could feel it, right? But it's like a little sting, but it's not anything like. It's not something like I'm gonna need crutches or anything. And I told you about I had a friend who ran cross country and track in high school. He would like constantly like be getting it taken out, like at least one time during track season, one time during cross country season. So like twice a year. And sometimes he'd wait till summer, right? Because summer nobody ran summer. Right? Everybody just took summer off. You need to give your body time to like. To just recuperate from both seasons. Both seasons combined, track and cross country are fucking brutal, dog. They really are brutal. On your legs, just on your body, it takes a toll. Especially if you get hurt. If you get like you I don't know, you sprain like your hamstring or something. If you don't recuperate completely from that, like you take like a whole week off or 2 weeks maybe, then you're pretty much fucked the whole season. The whole season, it's a recurring thing, injury. It'll just keep coming back. So I did take a step on it when I woke up, and it was like boom. I felt it, right? It's like pressure, guys. I don't know. It's like go like this with your fingernail, just as hard as you can. That's what it feels like. Well, not as hard as you can, but like just like jab it, and that's what it feels like. It just feels like every time you take a step, boom, boom, boom. But it only feels like that like today, maybe tomorrow, and then it'll go away. So it's not a big deal. I do it all the time, guys. I used to do it all the time. I wait for it to grow, and you can't just, as soon as you feel like, oh shit, it's an ingrown toenail, you can see it's red, don't take it out, because that's it's too short, right? You gotta let it grow out, and then one day you'll just be like, it's time, and you'll just like rip it off, cut it, snip it, rip it off, and you're good. Like, yeah, it's gonna hurt for about 2 days, 3 days, but then after that you're fine, right? So anyways, guys, I got out of this class. It's a networking class. It's like how you connect like shit at work. Like, you guys have a network at home with a local access network. Local access. I think it's local access network. That's what a LAN is, right? It's local, guys. At home, everybody has one. If you have Wi-Fi, you have internet. Period. You have if you have a router, then obviously it's you have Wi-Fi, right? But basically, it's what we're learning right here. But it's on a bigger scale. I don't know anything. I don't think anybody knows what the fuck they're doing in that class. Honestly, we just go. Everybody's kind of like half asleep, and just want to go home. I just wanted to go home, right? So luckily, he just kind of makes it kind of short. He just reads right out of the fucking book. That's it. But he does explain it. He like goes up there and draws it, and I get the drawings. Like I get the whole concept of it. He's like, oh, you go from here to here. Each one in a switch. You can only go 90 feet, guys. So altogether, it's 90 meters. So altogether, it's 328 feet is the furthest you can go from your main access to your main access control, whatever it's called, to that's as far as you can go is 328 feet, right? And I get that. Then if you're gonna go further than that, you need to have like a intermediate control center, and I got that today, right? Like, I finally fucking learned that today. But it's stuff that we've been reading about in the past, and or he's been going over in the past, and nah, dog, it's not like, for me, like, I even asked one of my friends he's in my morning class too. I have him for math at 1 o'clock also. And I asked him, like, hey, dog, on the way out, I was like, hey, man, are you getting any of this shit? Because I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And he's like, I don't know, man. It's just, I mean, I'll just take notes and I'll listen, but fuck it. As long as I pass, I don't really care. And I'm like, well, I mean, he's saying we're going to have to do this in the hospitals and shit. He's like, yeah, but that's on-the-job training. And I started thinking, like, I'm going to think like this guy. And here's the problem. The guy will tell me, well, if you take everybody else's mentality, then that's not a mentality. That's not a mentality. There's always one class that I'm always lost in, guys. Like, completely lost. Last semester was my computer class, because you think you know Word, but you don't, guys. You really don't know anything about Word. Unless you use it on a daily basis, you don't know anything about Word. And then Excel, fuck that. There's no fucking way you know anything about Excel. PowerPoint is kind of like, I'm never going to use it for the most part, and if I do, I'm going to make them very, very simple. If I had to make a PowerPoint presentation, I took the fucking class and I don't even know how to make a PowerPoint presentation. I do not know how to make a PowerPoint presentation. And I took the fucking class. Luckily, he didn't make us do one. He just made us do, like, word for word, like step by step. And that was it. We didn't have a final on PowerPoint. We had it on something else. But Excel was like fucking hard, dog, to come up with like all these fucking formulas and shit. It was hard. It's the other day, Friday, I had to write an essay for my art class. It's an online class, but I had to write an essay. It was due Friday, so I did it Friday, right? But I had been reading up about it, and obviously I did very well with the essay. If the guy tells me, hey, it's pretty good, yeah, it's pretty good, then that's saying something, because the guy knows how to write, man. The guy knows how to write, like, very well. Like, she could have an English degree if she wanted to, but obviously it does her no good. So she already has a fucking MD, right? So I did pretty well, but right off the bat, I was typing away, and I'm like, wait, it's single spaced, and I was like, how the fuck do you change it to double spaced? And that's simple shit, right? In Microsoft Word. So I had to go ask the guy, and the guy did it for me, and I was like, I don't know. I took the fucking class, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, guys. And I'm taking this network class, and he's like, it's on paper, the diagrams and everything, and when he does it on the board, I get that part. But what I don't get is when he starts throwing in like all these fucking terminology. Cat 5, Cat 4, switch, panel, that's gonna be your SWAT, it's gonna be your T19. You don't want to use the T110. I mean, why is that, guys? Nobody, crickets. Nobody knows. Guys, come on, you should know this. We've been over this. We went over this one time. You should already be the master of all this stuff. Yeah, that's how it is, guys. That's how it is. And I am home. I'm glad to be home, but that's my update for so far today. I do have a math class. I'm tired, guys. I always have that one class that I'm always like, I'm just lost, man. I'm completely lost in it. I don't know what I'm doing, dog. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Just taking it one day at a time. So, peace, guys.